like prayers, man. You know, especially like the Psalms of David. It wasn't no drums and all that type of shit playing, man. You know what I'm saying? We in a time of prophecy.
So you know, you can look up either psalm or song to see what it really meant in the Lashon Kodash.
Okay.
Just from further edification. Yeah. See if there's anything like proofread it first and then bring it out. See anything.
Hey, you got your phone on you? Yeah. Look up songs, the etymology of songs. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, bring it out.
Yeah, con. It's Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman into the house of Israel.
Right, man, you can't be a watchman. A watchman. Not a watch boy, but a watch kid, a watch little fucking asshole, a watchman, man. A watchman into the house of who?
Israel.
To the house of Israel, watchmen.
Not a watch woman.
Not a watch who? Say that.
Not a watch woman.
Not a watch woman. Watchmen. To the house of Israel, to our people. So you got to be a man. The brother just read in the scripture. You got to put away the childish things. Keep going.
Therefore, hear the word of my mouth and give them warning from me.
Yeah, we got to give warning, man. Why? These Edomites, the nation of power right now, is about to start making moves to the house of Israel as well, and not only to the house of Israel, they want to hit the elect. You know, they want to get, they after the men that preaching. So we don't got time to make these type of childish videos and pick, you know, and then throw off slander things, man. You know, keep going.
Oh, con. Ezekiel 3:18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest them not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked.
Yeah, because the wicked, because the watch boys who not watching, who not prophesizing, who's basically making music videos, they not giving warning. Keep going.
Nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked ways, to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity.
Right.
But his blood will I require at thy hand.
Keep going.
Yet, if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wicked ways, from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way.
Right, if he turn not from his childish ways. Because that's wicked. If you a man of the Lord, you not childish no more. So you still being wicked, still doing the childish things, you know, whatever that may be. Hey man, you still wicked, man. You still in pork because we did that as a child. You know, when we was unknown of the law, you know, we didn't know. So we was still being in them childish mind state, man. Keep going.
He shall die in his iniquity.
You shall die. You shall die in your iniquities. Keep going.
But thou hast delivered thy soul.
Right. Because we warned them. You know? So what, you got something? Oh no, you got it? What it say?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Okay. All right. Give Matthew 4:1.
I got it.
Okay, you got something?
Yeah.
All right.
This is Jeremiah chapter 28, verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee have all prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war, of evil, and of pestilence.
Break it down. Huh?
You know, that's going to show you, man. We not out here just prophesizing about war and pestilence because this is what we want to do. This was what the prophets before us prophesied about, man. So you got all these false prophets out here. They not prophesying about nothing, man. All they prophesying is about you are the 12 tribes of Israel. We are the descendants of Jacob, man. That's not what that's not only thing. That's the only thing they took and ran with. That's the only thing they got to prophesize about.
Yeah.
We prophesying about the destruction of America. We prophesying about Esau. We prophesying about everything. War. Babylon.
The 100% truth. You know,
100% truth, man.
100% truth, man.
So that goes to show you that the prophets before us prophesied about the same thing that we prophesied about today. That goes back to Ecclesiastes 1 and 8.
Okay.
No, there's nothing new under the sun.
Yeah, that's right, man. All right, man. Yeah, and you scoffers, it's like it's nothing new. Hey, so y'all ain't holding. Someone give me Matthew's 4.
I got it.
Okay. Let's start at 1.
Matthew. This This is Matthew 4:1. Then was Yahweh Shai led up to of the spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
Yeah. Tempted of the devil, man. Keep on.
And when he had fast 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward in hunger. In hunger, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, "If thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread."
Yeah, because he wasn't a child, man. That was man. That was the only begotten Son of the Lord, man. So he was far from a child, man. You couldn't tempt him to do nothing carnal, man. Oh, and he was in the spirit. He was fasting, man. You know, he was fasting, man. He was in the spirit, man. You know, in the spirit, having full of faith, man. You know, it wasn't gonna settle for less, man. Wasn't going to add to words or make the stone of bread, man. I'm fasting, man. I'm getting closer to the Lord. The scriptures say a contrite spirit. That's who he deals. That's who he deals with. Someone of a contrite spirit. Keep going, huh?
Matthew 4. But he answered and said, "It is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of Yahweh."
Right, man. What the most? So not by bread alone. So it's the commandments. When you become a man of the Lord, you put away the childish things, man. You put away the childish things, man. And men shall not live by bread alone, man. Keep going.
Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city and set him on a pinnacle of the temple. And said unto him, if thou be the Son of the Most High, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee.
Right, because he was getting tempted, man. He was getting tempted by the devil, man. You know what these see the devil is also known as the Antichrist. Like anyone that's against this truth, against this knowledge, is the devil. The word devil means adversary. So these other people try to tempt him, you know, such as, just to give you an example, someone that's trying to tempt you. If you know you can't eat pork, you wouldn't get pepperoni on your piece, you know. We know that if a woman got a man, we ain't gonna fuck with her, man. You know?
You already know these women out here deceitful, like the nigga in Saint House talking all that shit. So I made that video. Of course, a woman not gonna say, well, yeah, I got a man, knowing you in the truth. All right, she don't deceive you, man. All right?
We all come together
and that's what these bitches do, man. All right, but you niggas just reaching. All you niggas out there that just want to scorn and scoff, are you just looking for any little thing to say, man?
Women been deceiving since Eve. Since the beginning of time, women been deceiving, man.
And then the one nigga that was crying in the background, how you on and off with a bitch? You either with her or you not. That's it. So if you like say quote unquote take a break with a woman, she out there fucking somebody else, nigga. So what the fuck? You niggas just weak, man. That nigga was a bitch that was in the background.
Hey, if they really want to talk about the scriptures, number one, if you was the first man that she slept with, she don't belong to you any fucking way.
Yeah, I was thinking
Right,
that
so that's a straight cut right there, man. If they really want to talk about the scriptures,
Oh yeah, with the
or the law.
sheen in the back, sheen chong, get the fuck out of here.
That nigga was laid out on a tree and shit like that. Hey, you weak ass, you weird. Nigga, you a weirdo, nigga.
You a weirdo, man.
Hey, I must say that's a true statement too, because if you know how many women out here that you deal with, you might deal with her thinking she pure. If she got a man before you, she belongs to that man unless he dead. You know, so if you dealing with her too, and she done had a man before you, you also in the act of adultery. You know, because we all done dealt with a woman who had a man prior to us, so we all done committed spiritual adultery.
That's right, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said it's wicked and adulterous generation. Everybody's committing adultery, nigga.
Everybody is.
That's why the Most High say that the elect is scarcely making it, man. We making it by a slim chance, man. Because it's hard to be actually to follow and keep all the statutes and commandments in the place that we live in today, man. But you know, people want to sit back and they just want to watch they want our brother can't drop something and pick it up wrong, man. Yeah. Hey, they making a video. Hey, man, I saw you drop that pen, man. You
wicked,
You
nigga.
wicked. You looked at a girl butt before you picked it up. They just quick to just, you know. And that's what the Most High said they gonna do, man. You know, and he said you should be hated. You should be hated, man. We don't want to be loved by you niggas, man.
Yep. Hey, grab that.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep.
It's Matthew 11:17. And ye say, we have piped unto you, and ye have not danced. We have mourned unto you, and ye have not lamented.
Right, we didn't make a music video.
Okay.
We was actually bringing out the scriptures, man. We reading the scriptures. We reading the prophecies, man. Esau, you going to slavery. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, y'all the real, y'all the chosen people. 12,000 out of each tribe is going to make it. Oh, this is not America. This is not how you gotta live. You don't gotta be what the so-called white man wants you to be. You're not just a nigga. You an Israelite. So we piped into to these people. They don't listen. Keep going.
For John came neither eating nor drinking, and they say, he hath the devil.
Right. So here goes John. He came neither eating nor drinking. They call him the devil. They call him an adulteress. They say he ain't shit. He you know, talking all types of matter of wickedness about him, man. Oh, he a devil. Okay, keep going.
And the Son of Man came eating and drinking, and they say, behold, a man gluttonous, and in a wine bibber, a friend of publicans and sinners.
Right. So it's down if we do, and it's down if we don't. We can't make the people happy, man. You know, we can't please y'all people, man. We can't please you, man. Is some more?
Yeah, it's a little bit on that verse.
Okay.
A man of publican and sinners, but wisdom is justified of her children. That's the end of that verse right there.
Yeah. No, keep going. That Matthew was 1. I mean 4. Hey, bro, and you know what though? See, I don't even air out business, man. That's not what we do. But you a real piece of shit for that though. But I say this though, one of your bros called me about a year ago, wanted to come out and teach. I said no problem. You know, you can come through. I only got one question for you. What do you believe in? You know, and you know it's different. You know, he don't believe in the chip and shit, so he don't believe that the mark of the beast is the chip. So they don't teach that, so we can't teach that, man. But I got, but the thing was this. I never say anything about it. It was just between me and that man. And that's just why we can't, we different. The Saints, I forget their name, Saints or something.
Saints of Yahweh.
Oh, okay.
Fake ass Saints of Yahweh.
So y'all don't go out there on the highways, man.
Yeah, they go out on the
Y'all do? Okay, well, all right. Well, I don't know what y'all teaching, man. Y'all got different doctrine, man.
Yeah, because we don't believe in dreadlocks either. You know, that's
they
East
got the
Indian and a
dreadlocks.
Hamite custom as well. And that's so we can't walk together except we be agreed.
Yeah, one of the members, like the original camp, like he was, thing was about like 4 years ago, like it's like he started teaching like on his own. Like I actually saw him like teaching out on the highways and byways. So like I just like made a U-turn and just it's like asked him like it's like he's like teaching if he was like an Israelite and everything, you know, because you know I was just like happy to see like someone else, like because I thought I was the only one in Cleveland. And then, you know, like a couple months, like I met like Amar and his two brothers, and we started like teaching for a while, and then like we'd like fellowship with him like on and off, and then when we were downtown, like we were pretty much like one camp, or you know, but just like one Saturday, you know, some differences like in disagreements in the scriptures were brought up, so he just like he made it a point to just decide to like part ways since we weren't on the same accord. So he's been like doing like just like fellowshipping with other people.
Camp hopping, just camp jumping, man. And he ended up in the wilderness doing a fucking music video.
In the jug.
In the woods, man. He ended up in the woods. He should have stayed in the fucking woods,
that's
man.
That's why the niggas got mad, man. I rebuked your whack ass rap video, man. Niggas can't rap, play in the spirit. fuck you niggas, man. Alright? Be mad all you want, man.
Yeah, he can't rap. You got a good rapper.
Then they had a fucking devil in the video.
Oh
though.
yeah,
That shit.
doing a Holly shake, she was shaking her ass.
Fucking
And we
devil
don't
in the
even want to
video.
hear you raps about nothing about, man. I'd rather listen to Chief Keef than listen to you niggas, man.
That nigga said, niggas don't know, brothers don't know who you was in the world. I could have got signed to Interscope. So the fuck what, nigga? Interscope gonna get destroyed just like America, nigga.
That's right.
Nigga, man, fuck that.
And then I gotta bring it out. He a real piece of shit because he said Feed the Flock versus GMS breakdown of Benjamin. You piece of shit. We agree with everything Great Millstone said about that breakdown. What he trying to do is bring a different. He trying to be slick and try to get us to go against each other, man.
Okay.
The brother, but the thing is, if you go on our page, the brother just posted a video about Benjamin, and on the video the title say utter, meaning because Benjamin was raving like a wolf, you know. He would utter. He make music about the downfall of America. So we just did a video about that, nigga. So he got all butthurt because this brother saved the video and rebuked your ass, man. That's it.
And it was like a retaliation.
That's all it was.
Oh yeah, and the one thing that like as far as like I saw a couple of like the videos, and then the one thing that that Lightweight like sketched me out was that or you're gonna like if you knew about the incident like prior, all right, but then like just like the comments kind of like remember that one like Eminem and 8 Mile, like, well, I know something about you. Like as far as like that incident, it's like like adultery is like a serious like accusation. Like that's something you bring up like as soon as you hear about it.
Immediately.
Like you just don't like or unless like you just like found out or whatever. All right, but as soon as you like hear about it or how you figured it out, it's like that's when you bring it out to the congregation's attention. Or you're not when someone offends you.
Right. And we all in Cleveland though. That's the crazy thing about it, man. Hey, he bound to get not no carnival. Come on, man. We bound to run. You got it, man. You got
I
it.
even said to the brother, come down to the camp. You talk it up. The nigga said, no, I ain't gonna come down to the camp. That's carnal. How's talking to a man face to face carnal? And you just scared to get punched in the face? We ain't on that shit. We ain't gonna beat you up with no shit, man. Just talk it out.
That's
right?
how you know him, man.
The nigga got
He timid, man. He's a gentleman.
Yeah. I got one for you.
And
Hey,
the nigga
basically,
gonna bring that Tommy gun with him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was
Oh,
rapping- he was rapping
that's the
about
part of the
Tommy.
video that really fucked with me, man. He talking about Tommy guns and shit. Nigga, you in the truth talking about you gonna hit a nigga with a Tommy gun? Come on, man.
Oh man, I say this too. No, bring it out. You bring it out.
This Proverbs 12 and 13. It says, the wicked is snared by the transgressions of his lips, but the just shall come out of trouble. All right, and then you snared by the transgression of your lips, man. All right, because you don't know. That's why I made that video. You don't know. You're not a judge. You don't know how to judge the true judgment.
That's a true statement because he removed the original accusation against me. He removed that video because he felt confounded. The first one, it was about 7 minutes long. It was all against me. It wasn't shit about you. He was put the cursor on me, talking about the allegations and shit like that. Though that video has since been removed. Once I made a response, he like, oh, well, the water for clearing that up, so on and so forth, and shit along those lines, you know what I'm saying? And
But he already snared by the transgression of his lips. Just like you take the video off YouTube, like the Most High ain't see it. You already accused this brother of something that you didn't search out. You can't do that. That's not how a judge moves, man. All right, you search out the matter on both sides, man.
Oh, I mean, he was reaching, man.
Yeah, he was.
He was reaching, man. He started talking about Tyon. This the brother that passed away, man. This brother didn't passed away long gone. He
was talking.
I'm like, damn.
It's like
I said GMS. The most part is the killing GMS niggas.
Yeah, he killing GMS niggas. He gonna bring up the brother.
If you were wrong, like in the Book of Job, just talks about like the Lord can like put anyone to death for any reason.
Yeah.
All right, and plus like and other people, within within like that, there's this other asshole like Tazadak Zion. All right, that doesn't show his face. He just like posts up like videos and talks shit. All right, talk about GMS with like bummy garments and all that. All right, but here's one thing. It's like, all right, and he was also talking. Tazadaq, he was also talking shit about Makawana in all right, in the main camp. All right, but then he's gonna like big up like Bon Loya. All right, but it's like Bon Loya and I've seen like videos of Bon Loya and Makawana like teaching together at one point. All right, and also the guy who got put to death in our camp, like he died in Yahushai just like Bon Loya.
Yep.
All right,
He
so
got believing in this,
but
man.
who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who the fuck is you, man? Talking all that shit, man.
Grab Isaiah
I mean,
57
you-
Or is any and
Yeah, man.
plus like anyone or plus like so we don't like as far as like you're right. There's like just like judgment for there's no respect of persons. There's judgment for the wicked and all that. All right, but or you know just stay in your lane, teach.
Man,
You
you can
know-
do what he wanted. He can make a forest fire, whatever, man.